What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of World War Minecraft, and I kind of wanted to show you guys. Amy decorated the base with balloons for my birthday. She's so nice and wonderful. I wanted to show you guys a couple of cool things that put hydrogen in there. A couple cool things that I figured out. Well, actually, Lim figured out, so I got to tell him. You'll notice that all of our boilers, with the exception of this one on the back here, are all at 1,000 or top end. This one's not. We had an oops with the IMI system that I kind of screwed up. I disabled it, so we stopped producing charcoal and things got kind of hinky. And it really sucks on these things because they take absolutely forever to charge. I mean, forever. It can take up to like 6 hours for these guys to get up to full. Well, this right here is a refined firestone. Now, refined firestones can be found in the nether, underneath the lava. You can see we've got lava cells here. This is kind of how you make them, right here. So it's kind of complicated. You got to find some of this firestone ore, and then you put it in a rock crusher. That'll give you some raw firestone, and then from there, I'm not really sure how you get to the cracked firestone. This was a gift for me, so I'm not quite sure how you go from here. There you go. You take this and surround it by diamond pickaxes. That gives you a cut firestone. And then a cut firestone, you can either surround with redstone and this to get a refined firestone, or you can do lava cells. Obviously, it's easier to do the lava buckets, in my opinion. Now, what's the big deal about this thing? What's the big deal? Why is it so special? Well, this right here. You can see right here, we're at 848, and we're still at 848. And we're still at 848. Gives you kind of an idea. All right, watch this. Now you want to be careful because you'll notice here in a second, as soon as this flame burns out, we're at 870 charges right now, okay? So 870 charges gives you kind of an idea of where we're at with this. We'll give this just a second to click over, and as soon as that burns, boom, you can see it's kind of moving. We were at 848. Now we're at 854, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. You can see the difference in speed. This right here is 40 times faster than the average fuel. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So if you can get one of these and you've got these boilers, it is an insanely fast way to get these boilers up and running. It'll keep you from having to deal with, the weight, et cetera, et cetera. The only thing is you got to kind of be careful. Don't let the charges run out, because if the charges run out, you basically have to build the thing all over again, and it kind of blows. So be careful with it. Let me show you how to recharge this thing. And I don't know why Mechanism does that. Let me make sure this cycle works real quick. That little purple thing is what kind of screwed us up last time. For whatever reason, that is a Mechanism dummy item. I don't know quite why it goes in like that, but it's a little bit of a pain. It's a little bit of a pain. All right, so we are cycling again. We're still going up. It's going to take a little while for that to get up to 1,000, but even with a stone, it can take a little bit, and I don't want you guys to have to sit here and wait. All right, so notice we've got 2 buckets of lava here. So we want to get a few more. Specifically, I want 9. So we've already got a few. So let's just 1. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll pull that out. 9. Okay. Whoops, did that dupe? Surely that didn't dupe. Oh well, maybe it did. All right, let me show you the really cool thing about this gem. Now I did set up a little spot over here. I just realized I left my damn jetpack down here. Hang on, let's go grab this real fast. Don't want to get too far without the jetpack, because that gets kind of problematic. And there we go. Let's put her back on. There we go. Now we're back up at full power. The reason we want that is because we're going to be hanging around the nether here in just a second, because I'm going to show you guys kind of the power of this stone, and then we're going to kind of go and look for some more. All right, so we're going to put you there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take you guys off. There we go. I'm going to go and put the coin of fortune up. There we go. All right, so bam. And some of you guys may recognize why we're doing this in a 9x9, and you may already know what we're planning. Some of you guys may not. We'll put you down here, put you both here, and that means we just got to do 1 and 2. Now we've got a full setup, okay? To recharge this thing, you just throw it in there. Whoops, what? Oh, because I have the coin of fortune. That would explain it. All right, we're going to turn the coin of fortune off, and we're going to try that one more time. So we just throw it in. And you can kind of see it right there. That's where it's floating. And boom. It just turned all of that into freaking into obsidian. And it gives it a little charge. It's not a lot, but it's some. And then you can break this as obsidian. Now, this is quite possibly one of the very, very, very few items in the game that won't break on contact with lava or be destroyed or whatever you want to call it, which makes it kind of cool. We are going to turn our fortune back on for just now. And then we're going to head over here to the nether. Now, the reason we're going into the nether, obviously, or maybe not so obviously, is there's a lot more lava there. It's a lot easier. Not only that, but if we can get to the bottom of the nether, if we can actually get to the bottom of one of the quote-unquote lava seas or lava oceans, and that's what you got to look for. It's not just where lava is, but it's a place where the game considers it to be a lava ocean or a lava sea or whatever you want to call it. Once you find one of those spots, then you're good to go. And then it's just a matter of, grinding and doing whatever it is you do. Now, somebody down here has set up a whole nother little pit here, and that's kind of weird. So we're going to come over here. I don't want to deal with that little nasty guy. So we're going to drop this real quick. Turn that off. Okay. We should be good over here. Is that a person or... No, okay. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to throw him in, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to toss him in. And I'm a little worried. There it goes. Okay. And you can see it's sucking all of that. Look at that. Look at that. It's sucking all of that in. That's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's still going. And all of this is being added to the stone. All of it. Holy shit. I didn't realize it would go that far out. That's insane. That's ridiculous, dude. Holy shit. That is... Okay, I need to get it. Alright, let's turn this on. Okay, we're going to have to come up here and get him. Now, I'm going to show you this here in just a second. I haven't covered this yet. This is one of my birthday presents. Hey, buddy. Where you going? We're going to have a party, man. This is going to hurt a little bit. Okay, there we go. And there we are. Perfect. Perfect. Was there something else that dropped? Shouldn't have. Okay. So now that we've got our little stone back, you can see we picked up quite a bit. 1,300 now. I think we were at like 700, so we've added a little bit. Now, this right here is our new cleaver. This is the cleaver that Frogboy Sway, or SWE, or whatever you want to call it, he got me for my birthday. It is made out of sanguinite, amadrine, inulashite, and shadow steel. And it gives 15 hearts of damage default. Now, you'll also notice that it is clumsy. That means it's lowest level possible. Now, this is the one that Pose Wolfcake gave me for my birthday. You'll notice it has sharpness, lifesteal, bane of arthropods, and knockback on it, and it also does 15 points of attack damage. It is made from tartarite, amadrine, and inulashite as well. The difference is this one's master, while this one is not. So the interesting thing is the cleaver, theoretically, is going to be significantly stronger. Now, the question I have here is whether or not this broke, or what do you call it, obsidianized, all, and it did. You can see right here, it's drained all of the lava all the way down. I bet. Now, that's my question, is how deep does the obsidian go? Is it just 1 block? Is it 2 blocks? Is it 4 or 5 blocks? Because this stuff, as you guys saw from that other area over there, is pretty deep. It's pretty deep. Now, you can see right here, it's still deeper over here as well, because right now we've hit, bedrock, or not bedrock, but the netherrack underneath. So the question is, how deep down does this go, and how nasty is this? And you guys can see it cleans it up pretty good. Now, the reason we're jumping down here is this, if it's considered what do you call it, a lava river or whatever you want to call it by the nether, then, or by the game, then down here somewhere we could find, and I need to, hang on, sorry for the bounce real quick, it may give us some more firestones. And if we can find some more, we get a couple more of these things and we can sell them for ridiculous amounts of money. Well, maybe not money, but we could sell them to some other players and get some pretty good trade, because they're very, very rare. It doesn't drop often. It's kind of kind of a very selective resource. Not only that, but not a lot of people know about it. So, you know, you combine those two things and you got something kind of precious here, especially since, you know, there is a decent number of folks on the server who use Steam. And one of the big drawbacks to Steam is how long it takes to set up. So I am kind of curious if we can find some more. I'm also a little curious as to how deep this thing goes down. Now, at the same time, we don't really need any. We don't really need any obsidian, honestly. It's a good resource. Honestly, the main reason that I'm doing this is because of our pick, or our hammer. This is the hammer that Frog Boy Sway told me to make on live stream. If you guys will remember, just a couple days ago, I was screwing around and I asked, you know, what the best, I guess, pickaxe was on with tinkers and metallurgy, and this is what they came up with, or what he came up with. And the setup is Tartarite hammer, platinum plates for both sides, and then an Ardite tough rod. And that gives us Manolin level of damage with some decent mining speed and a modifier. So that puts us at pretty good stats. I mean, I don't know if it's the best, but it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. So we'll have to see what happens once this thing gets completely finished, et cetera, et cetera. At the moment, obviously, it's clumsy, so I don't have a whole lot to do with it here. And I'm also a little bit curious as to what's going to happen once we get. I'm just going to toss this in over here. Yeah, that's right. I'm also a little curious what our cleaver is going to look like once we get it finished as well, because with these two things together, we could probably do some pretty hardcore setups. I do want to get over here and try and kill this lava monster if I can without getting myself... Whoa! Holy shit, dude. I didn't think he was going to be able to hit me there, but apparently he can. So I'm going to hang back a little bit and wait. But yeah, I want to get this thing leveled up. What is it? Frog said that he recommends me putting nothing but nether quartz on it for smite, I think it is, or basically it just increases the damage. So I may be screwing up the name or the enchantment type, but I think... Let me go ahead and eat... Really? Really? Okay, let's go kill this guy real quick, and we can see if we can get this cleaver up real quick. Give me a cleaver. Now, one of the other things I want to let you guys know, we are going to be doing some raiding and PvPing outside the world border. I know a lot of you guys have not necessarily liked that we hang out outside the world border so much. Don't worry, I plan on changing that at least somewhat. The original idea was for us to have, you know, a little base outside, and then for us to, you know, kind of do some raiding and et cetera, back over on the overworld. So I do plan on doing that. Wow, I thought that one shot him almost did. Oh, and we're getting some Steam messages. I apologize for that. Hopefully that will be the only message we get. If we get more, then I'll have to mute it. Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. Oh, and down you go. All right, what does that put us at critical-wise? 45%. Or not critical-wise, but level-wise. 45%. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I think our little fire guy over here died once the lava goes away. Good God, look at this! You can see it's just sucking all of this in. It is kind of weird, though. You can only see it from one angle, and as it rotates, you kind of lose it, and then it comes back around. So, what are we at now? Almost full. Almost full. You can see kind of the damage, though, that we're doing to the nether a little bit at a time. So you guys can kind of see how nasty this is. Now, one of the benefits you could do is you could bring a mining barge in here and mine straight up off the top of this and just get the obsidian. You could also probably just get the fire crystals as well. It could probably mine them straight out from underneath without having to bother with it. The problem you're going to run into is, you know, where is it and how much do I have to go through? So I'm hoping once I get this this hammer upgraded, I can chew through the obsidian just a little faster. Obviously, it's obsidian, so it's always going to have kind of a slow mining speed. But I can kind of hope. I can kind of hope. So anyways, I am going to level this up a little bit, screw around out here in the nether, kind of have some fun and play around a bit, see if I can't get my pickaxe leveled and my new cleaver. And then in the next episode, hopefully I can show you guys both of those. I also plan on going and doing a little bit of PvP sometime during this week if we can find some targets. And we will probably end up mixing it up with Posa Wolfke at least some during the week. So anyways, hopefully you guys watching on YouTube are excited about this. If you guys have any recommendations or anything you guys would like to see, let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.